Hello guys, this is Expiredmilk here, and we're back with our Vancouver GM mode episode, GM mode series, and the reason I haven't been uploading for really for the past, I know, maybe 3 or 4 days is because I am pretty busy right now with what I'm doing, just school and my life, and in my life, so I don't really have enough time to make YouTube videos because, processing, editing, putting in all the tags and stuff is fairly time consuming. So, sorry about that. Although I will try and be more active, like maybe pre record. Because usually I just record, then upload right away. I might try and change that up. But, anyways, let's get into the episode. So, basically, last episode we did some trades and did some simulation. And right now our record, it's not terrible, but I would like it to be a little bit higher just because I think we have the right team in place to have a good record. So, let's kind of just recap of what I think we need. We're fifth in the league, that's definitely good, but just from stats wise, I don't think we're that good. So we're 14th in goals for, not terrible, not great, so that could definitely improve. Goals against, though, I think I'm gonna give this one more month just to try out, just because it's not that bad, to be honest. Like 2.53, that's like, it looks bad on paper, but I think since we're in 11th, I think that maybe this is just a bad slump. Power play, however, I would like to improve. I think I'm gonna change that up a little bit. PK, I'm definitely gonna change. So basically, let's just kind of change our lines a little bit. Okay, let's see this line. I think we just have to overall just change up everything. I think Chris Higgins, Ryan Kessler, Zach Cassian. I think that's kind of where we're weak because, I think this is our first power play line. It's good enough, but then we don't really even out the second line. So I think we should probably move down or up a player from the first line to the second line just to even it out. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna put Chris Higgins up and move Daniel Sedin down, just because that way Henrik Sedin still has someone to play with him. And now Ryan Kessler also has someone to play with him, so I think that could help a lot. And I think Zach Cassian just wouldn't be strong enough, a power forward on the first power play line. I just don't think that would work. So I think that's all I'm going to do for power play for now. Penalty kill, however, that has to change. And I think the problem, I'm not really sure what the problem is, honestly. I think we have the right defensive players and everything. Maybe change Jay McClement, that's a possibility, but I think he's a good enough player. I think we're gonna put Henrik Sedin on the PK just because he has that 5-star defensive category. So I think we'll put him as a center on the 3-man PK, and that's what we'll do for now. Should we move him up? Now Ryan Kessler has a better defensive category, so I think that's all we're gonna do for now. So, and anyways, let's get some more simulation done in this video. So let's go up to December 2nd. So anyways, I hope our team does well. I think in the first episode, I think someone wrote a comment to trade for Joe Pavelski or do this crazy trade, and this was after my second video went up, and as I see, we're losing. But he said we should trade for Joe Pavelski, trade some draft picks, Hank Sedin, Luongo for Joe Pavelski and Niemi. I don't think we're gonna do that trade just because I don't think it'd be good on paper. Maybe we can do a trade similar to that, player-wise, player type and everything, if our team really starts doing better on the trade deadline. But for now, I don't think we're gonna do that trade. It wasn't a bad trade if you take out the picks. I think that would go through. Just I don't know. Joe Pavelski, I think, is kind of the same player as Ryan Kessler, so I wouldn't really want to do that trade. So, anyways, I think our team seems to be doing pretty decent. So, let's just see what we're doing. I'm not really sure what we need on the team right now. Like, maybe some better second line players. I think we may be trading for that second line left winger at the trade deadline, just because maybe Chris Higgins isn't strong enough for that position. You know, he's not terrible, but you can definitely get some better players. So, anyways, oh man, our team's not doing terrible, but they're not doing great either. I do hope that we start doing a little bit better. Okay, we have a win there. Let's just hope that we can go on a pretty decent streak. It seems like our team's kind of spreading out the points. I think I'd rather have like a consistent team just overall with everyone scoring than just having like, an amazing first line. Because then you don't have to depend on one player as much. So, scouting, I think we're going to draft a defenseman because we have more offensive prospects. So, let's just see. Let's scout the WHL. It's less scouted, so yep. So 16, 10, and 3. That's not a terrible record, but I would like for it to be a little bit higher. But let's just check the stats. We're actually doing pretty good standing wise, better than I expected. We're second in the Pacific Division, which is our division. We're 3 points behind the first place team, which is Edmonton, so we could definitely catch up. But the division is fairly tight, so we still have to play good. And we're third in points in our conference, and we are 1, 2, 3. I think we're tied for fourth in the league with Boston, so we're doing fairly well though. So let's just check the player stats now. Goals, is anyone up there? Hank Sedin's up there, so that's pretty good. Daniel Sedin's up there for assists, so you have to know that they're helping each other out well. Hopefully Martin St. Louis is helping as well. Okay, so now for points, is any of our players up there? No. Goaltending, the one goes not up there for any of the categories. So now let's just check the team standings. We're still in 5th place in the league, so we're not doing bad compared to some other teams. Goals for per game has drastically risen, so that's definitely good. 2.90, that's a lot better than 2.73. It's very close to three goals for, which is what the top 5 teams have. So we're very close. Goals against. Did this go up? I think this went down actually. Wow. I think we may have to do something. Switch our defensive lines a little bit there. Power play, it went up. That's what I like to see. I think that change that we made definitely helped out the power play. Or it could just be a coincidence, you never know. Penalty kill, I think I'm going to give it just another month. Because we made a small change on the 3-man PK. So let's just go one more month. And then we'll kind of see what to do from there. Because these are just new lines, so you can't expect us to be first in the league for everything right after 1 month after our line changes. So now I'll just check the stats. Henrik Sedin, he has 27 points, 29 games, very close to that point per game, which I like. Ryan Kessler, he's doing pretty decent on that second line. I like his points. Let's just check. Well, our first line, second line, are minuses, so that's pretty interesting. Mike Santarelli and Jay McClement, they don't need to necessarily get points, just keep that good plus rating, which they do have. Left wingers, Daniel Sedin's doing pretty good in the assist department, definitely helping his points out. David Booth, he's not doing bad since he does have a +2. Chris Higgins, he needs to step up his game. 7 points on that second line, definitely just does not cut it. So right wingers, Martin St. Louis does have a pretty good amount of points, so I like that. Zach Cassian, you can't really expect as much just because he is an 82 overall. So probably next season he'll get better. So I at least want him to get a solid 30 points on that second line, which I do think he can get. Yannick Hansen's doing good on that third line, and same with everyone else. Zach Cassian's a minus, so I'll have to see about that. And the rest of our players are either even or have a plus rating. Next is defense. Pretty good point producing from our defensemen. We only have one minus defenseman, which is Hallgill, so that's not bad. Goaltending, Luongo, he has to step it up. Goals against with a 2.50, I don't think that's good enough for a team that wants to win the Stanley Cup. So hopefully he kind of steps it up. I know last 2 months he did really good, so hopefully he can bring his play back to that. So let's keep on simming. So anyways, let's kind of just talk about the channel right now since there's nothing else to talk about. So I think I'm thinking of starting a NHL15 wish list. I'm not sure if that's really too late. No, not too late, but too early, because I don't play all the modes in this game like ESHL. I would love to try it out, but sadly I do not have a club to really play with, so I can't really give a wish list about that. But GM mode and HUT I definitely can, because those are two modes I like to play. So that's definitely something I can do. And with the Minecraft series, I don't know, I'm just not really feeling like playing Minecraft right now. Like, I'm just kind of getting bored of it. So but I do have an idea though of what I can do just to kind of make it more fun for me again. I will make a video about it though, just so you guys are up to date. Our record seems to be doing a little bit better, although we do have 2 loss. We are on a 3-loss streak now, so come on guys, let's pick it up. Kind of nice, a big win against Chicago. Let's just hope that we can ideally get at least a second place spot in our division by the end of the season, because we'll have home ice advantage in the first round, and I think it's just a good position because we'll more than likely in every round have home ice advantage. And I think that's kind of what our goal should be with this team as well, just at least be top 5 in the league, because I think our team can definitely do that. Maybe top 3 can be a little bit hard to do, but top 5 I think is manageable. So let's check out our team stats. We are now first in our division. That's what I like to see. Yet our division is still close, so we just have to keep on playing well. We're second in our conference now, and we are now third and now in the league. So we're definitely playing better, as I would think. Let's check goals. Do we have anyone up there for goals? No, we do not. Anyone up there for assists? Nope. Anyone up there for points? We have Hank Sedin, so he seems to be doing well. Oh, same with Martin St. Louis. That's definitely good to see 2 of our players up there for points in the league. Let's just check save percentage and goals against now. Luongo's not up there for any categories. So let's check our team standings and our player stats now. Goals for, now it seems to be hovering around right now, from what I see, between 2.75 to 3 goals for a game. So that's not bad. So I think maybe we could trade for that second line left winger, just because I think that's what we need to really raise our goals for if we would want to do so. Goals against, that improved from the last month, so that's pretty good to see. It could still keep improving. Like 2.63 is not good enough for a Stanley Cup winning team, which we want to be. Power play is still good. I like that it hovers around 20%. That's what I want from my team. Penalty kill, it did raise about 2%, so that's good. As long as we are improving our stats month by month, I like that. So now I'll check our player stats. Oh, also we have to check the progress reports. I forgot to do that last month. So Hank Sedin, he's now over a point a game, so that's definitely good for that first line. Ryan Kessler, you can argue that he needs more points. I would like for him to at least have 30 points or more, but then again, he's not really he doesn't really have the strongest winger, so I can't really blame him too much. So we'll just have to see about that. I think Chris Higgins is the next guy to get moved if we want to get that second line left winger. Jim Clement and Sanarelli are doing well. Left wing, Daniel Sedin, I think that's honestly good enough. Because remember, Henrik Sedin and Martin St. Louis are doing good. So you have to assume that Daniel Sedin is helping the team out. David Booth, he's playing solid, but better than I expected, actually. So that's good. Chris Higgins, a guy who is not producing. And that's what we need right now for offense. So I think I'm going to put him on the trading block, see what we can get for him. Right wingers, Martin St. Louis, he's definitely doing good on that first line. Zach Cassian, I think he has to step it up a little bit, but again, that overall, so we're going to have to just, kind of take that big, like, how do you say, gulp, and just kind of like, just keep him on that second line for this season. I think we have to if we want to improve him. So, anyways, our third and fourth line are doing well. So, now let's just check defense. Again, our defense are producing pretty well. Let's just see how they're playing defensively. They can improve a little bit with their plus minus, but it's not bad. They're not holding us back. Goaltending, Luongo did improve his stats. That's what I like to see. As long as you're improving month by month on my team, that's definitely good enough for me. So that's good. So I think now we should kind of check, is there a second line left winger that we can pick up? But before we check on a trading block, let's just check if there's one that a team is wanting to give away. No one. Nope. 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 I don't like Eric Cole, so no. 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 Last but not least, Winnipeg. No. So we're going to just check on the trading block. Sorry. Okay, let's just check the trading block. What I ideally want, a second line forward. That's for sure what we should put in. But I would like a young player though. Not one who's gonna retire next season, but at least one that we can keep at least for the next 3 years. So I think someone around 17 to 28 would be good, and I would like a good shooting up puck skills category. So let's check that. We're gonna get no one up here. I don't think anyone, just because we don't have the assets to trade for anyone up here. Now this is interesting. Who can we get that around here? David Sadaguchi, I wouldn't necessarily want to get. Mikhail Bodker, would I want to get him? I think let's just check how he's doing this season. He's doing pretty good, definitely better than crappy Chris Higgins. So he wouldn't be bad to get, and he is young. That's one thing you have to note. So he wouldn't be a bad pickup. Let's just check his contract. He definitely, I like his contract, 2.5 for 2 more years. I think that's affordable. Hornqvist, I don't like his contract, so I don't think we should try him. Anisimov, wow, this guy would be a good left winger. Even though it says center, I'm sure that you can play a guy on the wing. Anyway, he has good stats, so wouldn't be a bad pickup either. I'll just check his contract quick. That's not unaffordable, but I would rather get Bodker just for the contract. Marcus Johansson, he wouldn't be bad. He's more of a playmaker, but he still has a good shooting category, so he wouldn't be bad either. And he has that for affordable contract. Now, Brendan Gallagher, would I be interested in him? I think he's gonna bring what Zach Cassian brings, so I may want to pass on him. Because since we're a team that kind of wants to win the cup, we have to get someone who's producing better. But so I don't think he's the right fit. So I think basically, and I don't want to go for JV or anyone up here. I think they're maybe a little bit too hard. So I think I won't do a trade right now, but just see what could we put into a trade, just so next episode we can kind of get your guys' opinions, and then we can go from there. Next episode. So basically, everyone from Marcus Johansson and up is who we can get. So let's say we wanted to go for Mikhail Bodker, right? Who would we be able to give up? See, they're not interested in... No, they are interested in Chris Higgins, so I don't think that would go in 1-for-1. I think maybe we would have to add in some prospects or a player, perhaps. So I wouldn't want to add Yannick Hansen or anyone like that. Corrado, would we add in him? Possibly. He's not that close to NHL already, and whenever I've done my own GM modes, I haven't heard his name around the league, so he could definitely be a trading asset, but I would not necessarily want to trade him just because he's a good prospect. We're not going to trade any of our goalies. I like Eddie Lack and Luongo for now. Any picks that we could trade. We definitely have some picks that we could trade. We could trade our second or third. Not necessarily our first, just in case we do bad this season. But I don't think we will, so we can't just assume that. So our first round pick is a possible asset in this trade. So that's basically who I think we could trade for. I'm not going to do a trade this episode because I want to get you guys' thought on it. For who should we trade for and what we should give up for it. So I think I'm just going to check our progress reports and do one last month of simulation. No one's improved. Eddie Lax, I believe, yeah, he's improved a little bit. That's always good to see. This Yannick Weber guy has improved, not bad. Actually, I think this will be I think we'll end the video here now, just because I don't really want to make it any longer, just because of processing and everything. So remember, guys, leave your suggestions for any trades or any lineup changes or anything like that. So leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out, guys.